Have you ever been in a place where you don't think anyone has been around for years? You feel like you're the only person left in the world. That's exactly what happened to a young girl who one day woke up in an abandoned hospital with no memory of how she got there or who she was. She looked around, and all she could hear was the sound of the wind blowing through the shattered windows and the creaking sounds of the old, rusted hospital beds. She noticed an IV drip still attached to her arm, and that was when the fear set in. The hospital was in complete shambles, and there wasn't a single soul in sight. It looked like it had been abandoned for years, and yet all the equipment looked well maintained. She couldn't process how that was possible. Suddenly, she heard a strange, muffled sound coming from down the corridor. It was getting louder and louder by the second. Trepidatiously, she started walking towards the sound, and as she got closer, she realized it was the sound of a door slamming. As she approached the door, she could feel her heart racing a mile a minute. Her hands trembled as she reached out to touch the door handle. She took a deep breath and slowly pushed the door. That was the moment she regretted. She peered in and saw something that shook her to the core. She noticed something moving in the corner of her eye. She whipped her head around, and that's when she saw a shadow of someone or something moving. She began to run. She ran until she found herself in a dead end. She had no idea how she got there or how to get out. Suddenly, she saw a small vent. She knew it was her only chance for survival. She squeezed her petite frame through the vent, the jagged edges scraping her skin as she tried to make her way out. Just as she thought she was going to make it out, she felt something grip her ankle, and that's where her memory ends.